Go. Okay. Got the recorded button on. All right, guys. Good job on last week. Hope your weekend went absolutely amazing. It's October. What's today's date? The 12th. And believe it or not, we're almost midway through the month. Guys, I didn't know that today was a holiday. I don't know if you did or not, but today is a American holiday, Columbus. Of course, the debate started. You didn't discover America. You can't discover what somebody already knows about, but to each his own. Thankful for a new holiday. Thankful for the discovery, whatever you want to call it there. But let's go over last week, guys. We got a lot in the pipeline revenue. It's kind of like the tantalizing fruit, right? You got $250,000 sitting right in front of you. And the biggest thing is, what do we need to do to get to it? And the biggest thing is that I know is definitely ramp up the amount of people that know about the inventory that we have. And Kyle, thank you for the suggestions of being more present on social media, on all the different mediums. Can you tell me or chat real quick and tell me how that's going? Did you take that class that you said you were going to take, and how did that go? If you can kind of chat or tell me that real quick, and I'll keep talking while you chat that. Did that go good? Are we moving forward with that? What's the scoop on that? Also, go ahead. You can say it if you want to talk it. That'll be fine.
Hey, good morning.
What's up, Kyle?
Yeah, well, I just have to figure something out. It's about the postings from Postlets going to Zillow, rather going to Twitter.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll be able, or I should be able to use that by tonight's shift.
Okay. 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 Great.
Yep.
What about the other ones on like Pinterest and the Vimeos and the stuff like that you were adding the accounts to, the LinkedIn's? Did they teach you anything about that to enhance what we're doing?
Yes, it should all be coordinated by tonight.
Okay, all right, good deal. So I think that's going to really, give us a positive impact and a presence that, in a nutshell, gets more eyes on what we're doing. And thanks so much, Kyle. You're doing an excellent job at marketing. I mean, when I wake up and see that the MailChimp leads have been added and updated, and that just does something to me, man. So good job on that. Great job on the Craigslist post as well. Also, Kyle, if you can make a note of adding to Backpage, at Backpage to our marketing, that will be great. Now, I can, if once you set up the account, let me know. I can go in and log in, and then we can, I guess, pay for automated posts so that you can spend your time doing something else. I don't really know specifically how Backpage works, but once again, it's a presence, and the bigger the presence we have, the more eyes we get to look at the inventory that we have. So the key to getting to this number here, guys, is to market. What I want you to do, LJ, is also if you know someone that or have an or if you see an ad or something like that of somebody that's actively buying. Oh, we're gonna go over that in just a second. The next thing is the weekly revenue for last week, guys. We had one closing. $4,000. So once again, it's a part of a process of building up the pipeline. You see the goal here is $90,000. It's a process of building up the pipeline, but we have to ramp up. So this week is going to be a week that I definitely ramp up, getting more eyes on our inventory as well, so that these buyers can start to participate in what we have. In a nutshell, guys, let's just say we closed on one house on last week, Friday. But let's just say, for instance, how do we get to this number? And I'm going to talk about this real quick in reference to the roadmap. I remember when I was little, guys, I'm going to send this out in the glide message too, but in a roadmap, when I was younger and we would take road trips, my dad, let's put on maps here. My dad would actually, matter of fact, I'm going to go back. This is very key. In order for us to know where we're going, we got to, one, know where we are, and that's the reason why I love going over the scoreboard every week. Well, my dad will pull out this map, right? And so the way MapQuest works now is I have to type in my destination wherever I am, right? So I can, put in my address here. Let's just say 1016 Poplar, West Poplar Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, or Collierville, Tennessee. I think that's right. Collierville, Tennessee. And then I can type where I'm going. Let's just say I'm going to 4646 Poplar Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. All right. And in order for me to know where I'm going, I have to first know where I am, and that's why we look at the scorecard. And then I have to also know where I want to go. So then when I hit on click directions, right, what my dad would do before we go on a road trip, he would pull out his manual map, right, and he would say, here's where we are. We have to go here, here. Even if we stopped along the way, right, if we stopped and took a break, we slept somewhere overnight, the next morning, he would pull out his road map and say, okay, we're here now. We got to go here, 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 and then eventually we'll get here. So the reason why we go over the scorecard is to know where we are. So with that being said, the closings here at $90,000, how do we get there? I mean, we're here at $4,000 in 1 week, right? Some people are like, oh, that's amazing. This coming up week, the week that we're in, future weekly revenue, we're at $10,000, but we're still $80,000 off of where we need to be. And so how do we get to this additional $80,000 in revenue that we need to consistently hit our goals so that these bonuses can be fun and loving and abundant? Well, all we have to do, guys, is simply look at where we are on the inventory. So if I click on the Homes for 10K master template, all right, and when I go to the master template and I go to the whiteboard, if as a team, as a unit, etc., these are the properties. Oh, and Jet, make sure you mark that one as closed. The one, I think I put it in the group when you get a chance. After we're done, that's fine if you haven't already. But if I'm looking at this board, what does it take for us to get there? If we make an average of $5,000 per house that we're selling, when we sell 20 houses at an average of $5,000 profit, guys, we hit our goals every single week. So we have more than 20 houses in our inventory to move. If our margin, our spread is $5,000 a house, we hit our goals, which is $100,000 a week. Okay, in a nutshell, guys. So every day, how do I break this down into a 5-day a week? And I know many times we're always doing things on the weekend, etc., back and forth, but it slows down. But let's just say if I'm at $5,000 and times 20, that's $100,000. Okay, so what I need is 20 sales divided by 5 days a week. Okay, that means that we have to have an average of 4 offers a day. Okay, coming in 4 people that want to do contracts a day in our Monday through Friday workforce. So what am I doing? In order to get 4, I at least need 100 or so people looking at my inventory a day. Kyle is doing an excellent job to make sure that we do that. So let's wrap up that number. What can we do to get at least 200 people looking at our inventory on a daily basis? Yeah, we have 1,000 leads. Yeah, we have X amount of 708 forward subscribers to our mail list, guys. But out of that number, about 100 of those are actively opening the emails. So what does that mean? Even though Kyle is posting on Craigslist, he can only post from X amount of accounts, X amount of times a week or X amount of times a day. So as disposition manager and transaction coordinator, I want to make sure that I'm also actively knowing the hot leads, like, for instance, the Ellas, the Leons, the people that are actively ready to pull the trigger. I want to be communicating with those people on a daily basis. Those are my hot leads. How do you know that they're hot? Because they were ready to pull the trigger on a property that just didn't quite meet their specific numbers. I want to make sure that I'm reaching out to them, not just on a daily basis, but throughout the day. Hey, Ella. Hey, Leon. Hey, I can't think of all of them, but the ones that are actively ready to pull the trigger, I need consistent engagement with those. Why? Because those are the ones that are ready. They're going to buy from someone. It may as well be us. It may as well be the person that has the number one low price inventory in this region, right? So when I learned that when I was, selling cars when I was 21 years old, if somebody comes onto the car lot, okay, if somebody comes onto our website, right, and fills out a form, then they're going to actively buy within a certain amount of time frame. That window is small, so you want to make sure that we're consistently engaging them. This is not saying that you're not or that we're not. This is just reiterating what we have to do so that we can have 200 plus people, and out of those 200, maybe 5 or 10 will actively buy, but we need about 4 to 5 people sending us offers in on a daily basis. Okay, and that's how we're going to get to this number. So once again, that goes back to this map. How do we get here? 200 people a day need to see our inventory, and we need to get at least 5 offers a day. We can't control people sending us offers, okay? We just have to continually stuff the pipeline until it defecates on us, right? Until it vomits on us, right? We have to continuously stuff our pipeline with the consistent marketing that Kyle is doing until it pukes on us, right? But and within that being said, we can control the amount of eyes that are looking at our inventory. How do we control that? If I am a dispositions manager, transaction coordinator, I personally post properties on my page, etc. I personally have a LinkedIn page. I personally have a Twitter page. I personally have all of the pages that literally will drive traffic to me on a consistent basis. Now, here's another tool that I want you guys to actively download. I want to see if I have it on here, guys. I know I downloaded it the other day, and let's see here. I want you guys to see this, and if not, let's see, social network. There we go. This thing right here, social networking bullseye. No, it's not a virus or anything like that, but it is so freaking cool, guys. What it is it's a software. If I have to download it again, then yeah, okay, I want to run it. All right, I really want you to see this. Look at this. This is so freaking cool. I know it sounds crazy, but this is how you can actually get the emails of the people that are looking for you. So notice we have the Facebook, the Reddit, the Twitter, the Friendster, etc. Hey guys, this is proprietary information, right? Hey, but this is beast mode right here. So what am I doing here? I'm able to click on, let's just say, real estate, low price, foreclosed homes. Let's see if we foreclose houses for sale. Let's just say if I wanted to look for people on Facebook, Reddit, etc. Or let's just start with Facebook that have searched low price house for sale on Google. What's going to happen is I'm going to click on load data. Okay. And I'm going to click on continue. And I'm going to click on extract emails. And that was me. Okay, that was the only person that searched that. Okay, let's see here. Waka waka waka, right? So dang. Let's see. Investment properties. Alright, search. Alright, and then I want to click on load data. Alright, here we go. Alright, 98 people have searched investment properties, okay? And look at here. If I click on this thing, save, it's not going to give me the option to pull all the information. But all these people here have actually searched for this particular information. And what we will have to manually do is actually get these emails and then, of course, type them in, because when I hit save, it takes me to this screen, but I don't know how to do that. If I learn how to do that part, guys, I will do it so that we can make this really easy. But look at this. All of these 98 people, and I can do this for Reddit, Twitter, Friendster, etc., Ning, anybody on any one of these mediums, I could actually get the emails of these people and mark them and say, hey, look, I have some low price inventory that you may be interested in. Check out this website here. And once again, the key to this, guys, and this will change, this data will change every day, but the key to this is to, and that's free. You can go to socialnetworkingbullseye.com, socialnetworkingbullseye.com, something like that. I'll give you the link later. Just remind me. But you can go to that website, download that, and it's free to use. But that is a way to get your inventory in front of people that are looking for what we have. Once again, it's all about getting 200 people to see our inventory daily. 200 new people, 200 of the same people. So X amount of people to see our inventory on a daily basis so that we can do what? Get 5 offers a day. Okay? So the closings that we had last week was 1. The future closings that we have this week is 2. We should have Night Arnold and Birchdale re-closing again. Flip, baby. But that's 2. But we need to be at 10, right? Postcards mail. We got out over 1,000 that was confirmed. Let's see, by the Real Automation Mail. We sent out over 1,000, and to this list here, okay? So, 760, and it was confirmed that it was mailed. So, good deal there. We got that going out, and I got that confirmation today, this morning. So we're good there. Marketing leads from Google, we have 4. Great job on those. We just got to close those deals, Josh. The next thing is marketing leads from radio. We wasn't on the radio. Social media. We did get 1 lead referral from Ursula. That's 301 Elders, which is an amazing property. Kind of in negotiation with the contract right now. We thought we were at 10. They're trying to say that they want 12. So the affiliate leads. All right, I talked to LJ about Julian assisting with this. We'll go into more detail about that this week. Definitely want to get someone on top of these affiliate leads. Guys, those are awesome hot leads, but we have to definitely take advantage of those and start contacting those on a regular basis. So I'll get with LJ about that, because we had an amazing import of leads on a daily basis, but we have to stay on top of those. All right, direct mail offers. 12 people that came from direct mails. We can send out 12 offers. Great job there. We need to up that number a little bit, but we were making traction. Contacts spoken to, 63 out of 200 as a goal. We definitely need to ramp up that number. Appointments made, 49. We're beasting on appointments. That is absolutely awesome. Is that number even right? Contracts accepted via email, 22. Guys, we're blowing it out the water. Now it's just on us to definitely move this inventory. 4 appointments set. Our goal is 15. We made 49 appointments and got 4. So we definitely want to up that number. Offers 10, contracts 10. The contract value, we know what that value is. $250,000, baby. $250,000. $250,000 on the contract value. Self-generated, don't have any there. We'll start working on that shortly. Closing ratio, we got 1 close, but that was from a pipeline. And we'll update those affiliate numbers. So that's where we are, guys. Great week. Once again, I believe we're getting a lot of traction, and we're stepping 1 step closer towards where we need to be. Now, let's go over the MLS hack, guys. It's 10:19. I love to, do this in about 30 minutes to an hour. But MLS hack, 10khouses.com. Jet, this is applying to you, buddy. When we go to 10khouses.com, what I need to be done is this. I want to, let's see, search, and I may have to go and update this information. Property type, we want residential. All right. Active, we want to go to expired. Okay. Sales type, we want to go to all. Okay. Street name, zip code, and you can do this by zip code, but let's just say 38016. Right now for these lease options is what this is going to be for, 38016. And we're going to just say Cordova. Listing agent code, none. Bedrooms, we want 3 bedrooms. Minimum 3, no max number. Full baths, 2. Square footage doesn't really matter. List price doesn't really matter. And what I want you to do, hopefully this works, is extract this data onto a spreadsheet. We don't necessarily want to get in touch with the agent that's on these listings, but what we want to do is get in touch with the owner. Why? These are some of the hottest leads that we can get. This is called an MLS hack, okay? And what it allows us to do is these are people that were motivated, right, to sell their house, all right, at one point in time, list date, status date. At one point in time, that didn't sell their home, right, in this particular zip code. And what we want to do is get to these owners. Once we have it on the spreadsheet by Jet, we want to get to these owners and we want to contact them, right, by and let them know that, hey, we would like to make an offer on your house. We could potentially lease purchase your house, and give them what they're asking for and lease purchase it, right? And this is a strategy that can literally change the game for us. Okay, so this MLS hack, Snapgram, Grid CMA, sidebar. Let's click on one. Let's click on Brownstone. No photo available. I want to see when it has a photo available. Bam! Let's click on this. All right. So, of course, to get to the owner, right, we need to do a skip trace, but Jet is the king of skip tracing. I didn't know that until he told me when he started doing it. I was like, dang. But skip trace the owner's information. We can put it on a mailer, and if we have the number, we can call these. But these are ways for us to generate more hot, amazing leads, right? And we'll contact these people and give them what they're asking for. What you'll need to do, though, Jet, is the price that they had it listed at. We want to know that information. So they had it listed at $125. Hey, look, we'll give you $125. We'd like to do a lease purchase on this one. Are you still interested in selling? Would you entertain the lease purchase option? The majority of these people will say yes. Once they say yes, all we do, baby, is go down our buyers list and find the buyers that are interested in lease purchasing or looking for LJ. The people that are looking for a house to live in, when those leads come through, we need to ask them, are they looking for a house to live in that will they entertain a lease purchase option, or if they can pay off the whole amount. Guys, these are hot leads. So this is the MLS hack. Jet just confirmed that this makes, okay, got it. Jet off the chain. All right, so Rogers contracts. All right, let me go and find this. I'm going over to the next thing. I don't have to be redundant, but this is super amazing. Went over the map. Went over MLS hack. Oh, let's go over the flow. For LJ. LJ. That's my B-box. All right. Jeff Strong has viewed it. Oh, remind me too to add this information so that Jet, do you receive these right now? Do you receive these emails like to let you know that I viewed it, the buyer has viewed it, I mean the seller has viewed it, or whatever the case may be? All right. I need to get your email. If you can remind me in a PM, a private message to make sure you get these. That's how I know. So that way you can be on the same page with me and receive those. So the other thing is right here. So this right here, guys, is phenomenal. But this is the way I want you to work, LJ, as the disposition manager and transaction coordinator. The thing is, you're finding cash buyers so you can make the big bucks, right? Once you find the cash buyers, you go inside our inventory, all right, and see what we have available that meets that cash buyer's criteria. The finding the perfect property. Then we're gonna bring the property to the cash buyer and then make the deal. So what we're doing here is reverse selling, meaning we're not gonna, if you can tell us what your specific buyer is looking for specifically, then what we do, also ask your buyers, are they open to a subject to? I can explain it to you later what that means, but are they open to subject to purchasing or lease option purchasing? Okay, and if they say yes, this is going to change the game when Jet gets us that information, right? So get paid on the deal is the last step. So how do we do the next step, guys? LJ, let's make this bigger, right? Let's make this bigger. Let's make this bigger. All right, so make this bigger like this. Bam, bam. All right. So we went through this to find cash buyers. All right. I keep making it bigger, like, All right, so research all local properties. So once you find the cash buyer, once those leads, we got leads coming in daily, as you can see that. Once you research all local cash buyer properties purchased in the last 90 days. So this is telling you how to get the buyers, okay? But we got leads that's coming in on a daily basis. Another thing that you can do, LJ, is you can go here and your search criteria can be, let's go to 10khouses.com. This could be another thing for Jet possibly, but let's just see. Search, advanced search. Let's do this. I'll find out specifically. I don't want to waste a lot of time on this, but you can search this to find out the specific buyer list of people that have bought properties in the last X amount of days. Now, male cash buyers. We did this last week for you at least 6 times every other week for 12 weeks. So we just mailed out a blast of cash buyers. It'll be going out this week, so I'm super excited about that. So we'll be getting a lot of calls and leads from cash buyers that have already purchased that are active. Once we find the perfect property, the next step is to research all local cash buyers property inventory. Interview cash buyers on the current. So you're good at interviewing. You know how to do that. You talk to them. You're doing a great job on that. Find out how much they want to spend. Build a buyer profile. We're doing that automatically in Podio when they come through. Establish desired profit margin and wholesale fee. So what is that saying? Find out how much you want the spread to be, right? So if a property is selling for, or they're saying, look, I'm looking for properties at 25, like the guy that came in last night, 25 to 40% all-in costs. And let's just say if he wanted them at $20,000, right? His all-in cost or whatever the case may be, then what you're going to do is say, okay, I need to make sure that I can get these properties for $15,000 all-in cost for him, and sell it or whatever to him for. I'm sorry, get these properties at $10,000 or $5,000, sell it to him for $10,000. The rehab costs $10,000 because all-in is $20,000. Forgive me, guys. LJ understands what I'm talking about. And so my spread there would be $5,000. So once you determine how many buyers you have and the profit margin and the wholesale fees or the spread, if you got, let's just say, 20 buyers, solid buyers that have given you this criteria, you got $100 grand that you're looking at right there. Establish collective buying power of pre-orders from cash buyers. So what you're going to do is, my cash buyers want to buy, let's just say, if they're spending $10,000 per property, they want to buy 20 a piece, right? Let's just say my cash buyers, and you got 10 of them. My cash buyers, they want to buy 20 a piece. $10,000 is $200,000 per person. That's $200,000 times 10. That's $2 million, $4 million. I have $4 million that I want to spend on single-family residence in the next 30 days. Average purchase price is at about $10,000, okay, in Memphis, Tennessee, okay? bring the property to you. So what you're going to do is find realtors. That's that site I just showed you. You're going to find realtors, okay, that have listed properties that met that criteria, okay, and you're going to create a top 10 list of realtors and wholesalers and begin calling to sell the money, okay? You're calling the realtors and the wholesalers, people who contact us that do what we do, and say, hey, look, call a realtor with property specs and buyer price. Let your profit, less your profit, what you will pay. So pretty much the scenario I just gave you. You're going to let them know, hey, look, I have $5 million. I have $4 million cash that I'm looking to spend in the next 40 days or 30 days of single family residence in Memphis, Tennessee, and I'll pay an average about $5,000 per property. Okay? That's taking out your spread and telling them what you're going to pay, $5,000 per property in this specific zip code, yada, yada, yada. And LJ, we'll go over this in more detail. Do not let realtors or investors send any property that does not fit the criteria. So what is that saying? LJ, you know you have the criteria that the inventory that we have in our inventory, right? But by you doing this is going to create a flow of inventory that's going to come through you that you send to us and say, this came from our realtors list. Which one of these can we get, guys? I got buyers that's ready for all of these. This is how you work, LJ. And when you work like this, we're no longer getting something and hoping we can sell it. We're getting something knowing that we can sell it. And that's a big difference. So once they sent us the list to the info@homes10k.com, the realtors and the people who are wholesaling make the deal, take inbound calls. And this is how I do Roger, okay? This is how I do Oren, right? This is how I do Sandra. This is how I do my specific buyers. And the reason why I know when I get a property in, I can sell it because I've reverse sold it, okay? So this is going to take you to the next level and at the top of your game. Why is he calling me while we're on a conference call? Okay. Take inbound calls from realtors, wholesalers. So, yeah, you're going to give out your number, 509-9334, to your realtors with properties that fit the established criteria and the email. Give them that email, info@homes10k.com. Now, the next thing is research property online using either Zillow or FindComesNow. We don't have FindComesNow.com, but Zillow. Okay, so you know how to do that. Find out if the value is there, what the LTV is. And yeah, we know Zillow has fluff numbers, but it's a great site to go by. Next, make a preliminary call back to your cash buyer to ensure they're still ready. You got these properties now. You want to touch base with your buyers. Once again, we talked about this earlier. Touching base with your buyer on a daily basis to let them know, hey, look, I got you something coming, man. You're going to be excited, buyer, Mr. Buyer, Mr. Customer, whatever, or, of course, via email and text. Build your buyers list with rapport. Contact, hey, look, I got something coming your way. I know you said you're looking for this. I got a hot property coming your way. Roughly about 10 grand, roughly about 15 grand. Your all-in cost is going to be 25,000. I got you, Mr. Buyer. If yes, call back and verbally lock up the property. Let me know. But other than that, guys, that's what we're doing this week. That's what we're popping out, and we're reversing engineering. Also, this Thursday, I'm going to be flying to Arizona to get some training, guys, so that I can better myself and make myself better in every way as well. Not only asking you guys to continue to operate at a level of excellence the way you're doing, but to also do the same thing. So, keep up the great work, guys. That is the end of the call. It's 10:35. Let's rock and roll. If I made a note for you to do, please remind me that you've done it. And let's get this ball rolling and keep this train going, guys. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you throughout the day. Let's have an amazing week, an explosive week, and enjoy your day, guys.